Oh my god, I'm not moving. Let me fix that really fast. Why does my IP keep changing? Bruh. It's okay. Will it work? Yay, it works. Yippee. Yippee. Okay. Time to put the headphones on. Woo. Okay. Then adjust the microphone. Yes. Hello everyone. Sorry for taking 5 billion years. I made coffee. Yes. Anyways. Hello, Silly and 4 and Hypo and Sky and Dido and Jordan and Clint. And am I missing anyone? I think that's everyone. Yay! Yay! Hi guys. Today is day 1 of the Renathon, aka day 1 of when I stream consistently for 30 days and see if I don't die. Yes. Imagine needing caffeine. Wow, I wonder who could need caffeine in this chat. If you die, I'll be sad. No, dying is bad. And also, hello, Dami. Yeah. I didn't play the Wall Purchase Knock event. Please don't die. Dying is bad. Yes, yes. Did I say I was gonna die? I don't know. But anyways, let's level you up. I can't level you up. I'm barely there. It's okay. 59 is better than 57. 67. Imagine answering calls true. Oh, purchasing here. I know. I mean the mini one after the unseparating. Oopsie. It's supposed to be a poem. Yes. Where's my normal team? My normal shitty team. Did you eat today? I did not. I woke up 30 minutes before stream, which means I had time to make the coffee before stream instead of during stream. But I made it during stream because I don't know why. Anyways, here's the updated team. Once again, it is very nothing burger. It's very all over the place. I still have my level 60 Pequod Captain. I like Pequod Captain. This might be a hot take. I still like Pequod Captain. Also, hello, Vito Kalu. Hello. Yes, Renathon. For anyone who wants to donate, the Ko-fi's up there. Honestly, it's more about streaming for every day for a month rather than, well, almost a month, rather than the donations. The donations are just an added bonus, to be honest. And if you want to see the I open File Explorer, go away. All the random scribble teams, exactly. Also, hello, Dark Souls. If you want to see the rewards on Twitch, if you go Renathon, you get this. The Renathon rewards, yay! I don't have a thing for that on YouTube, so if you just ask, someone will do it. I don't know. So we'll link the tweet, maybe. I don't know. But otherwise, here we are, playing Limbus Company. That was my philosophy while still progressing through the story. I don't give a fuck about strategy and just clash high. Exactly. Who needs to figure out the gimmicks of the boss when you can just clash high? Yay! And that's why I keep dying during the story, but that's okay. We're going to Twinning Threads. Funeral. Oh, this is already really sad, isn't it? Damn. This took a turn. This took such a turn. Can't win against a boss and just clash higher. Exactly. This took such a turn. I guess we're gonna play the game. Is win rate spam good? Yes, exactly. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. A funeral was held for Martin and the LCE researchers today. I thought I'd seen more than my fair share of deaths throughout my journey with the sinners, but never before had I witnessed this many people gathered in one place to mourn the deceased together. The unfamiliarity made me feel a bit out of place. Am I doing this right? Most of the sinners seem to be feeling that similar sense of being out of their element as well. Some of them were asking Mersa, apparently the most knowledgeable of them all when it came to funeral process and etiquette. What? And that's such a random thing to throw out there. Can't wait to see your idle random if we hit that one. Yeah! I'll keep them in mind to play the game. Yeah! Thanks for amazing voices. Yeah! All manner of questions or pointers. Expressing respect is the primary purpose. Hand placement and gesture are unimportant if the objective can be accomplished. Hey, where do I put this? Beneath the third pillar to the right. Can any of you quit chattering for 1 second? Have you all forgotten the instruction to carry yourself with soul and propriety that befits the occasion? Cut me some slack. I haven't been to funerals all that much. I mean, I did tell you to read the manual. I even underlined all the important parts for you. Sorry, Ishii. The wall of text is just too much for me. My focus started fizzling out from page 30 onwards. Hadn't every sinner here attended a funeral before, back when we set foot in that grim manor in T-Corp? Ah, thou speakest of the funeral held in young Heathcliff's manor, dost thou not? The one bereft of the dead. Oh, that's a lot of text. Bereft of the dead? I mean, someone had to have died, because there wouldn't have been a property dispute big enough to involve the Ufi Association's notarization otherwise. I've said this time and time again, but it was just an intentional anonymity to prevent family strife. Intentional anonymity, is it? If the situation was indeed as thou sayest, then there was no helping it, forsooth. Yet 'tis a pity that the dead wasn't named at their own funeral. The name of the deceased was... It was Catherine's funeral. She was very dear to Heathcliff. I've thoroughly reviewed the past 5 years' worth of local newspapers pertaining to the matter, yet no such name relevant to the case was identified, manager. Oh, poor Heathcliff. Oh, my baby. My Shayla, as the kids say. Ah, baby. It's fine, Clockhead. At least you remember. That's good enough, innit? It had to be the Golden Bow's influence. Somewhere along the way, everyone's memories of the event at Wuthering Heights had become warped. The sinners seemed to think that the Golden Bow had always been there in that manner, and that Nellie was coaxed into stealing it by Herman. Linton, in their minds, was now a grieving brother who had been conducting research for his dead sister's sake. Nobody questioned. Not Don Quixote, not Faust. Every single sinner believed the twisted version of the memory as if it was a proven fact. Heathcliff and I gave up trying to correct them. Instead, we just chicken on each other's memories every now and then. Because if there's something that he and I realized, it was that everything tied to Catherine had already been painted over. Every detail glided over and glossed over with the goal of vow. Boo-hoo, your wife. Beep! Beep! Beep. The point is, how should I put this? The circumstances of that funeral didn't exactly leave us much room to properly express our condolences back then. Between Heathcliff running on a rampage and that Hindley guy bent on interfering with the execution of the whale. Sigh. I assumed that sort of impediment was pretty common stuff for funerals, but apparently not, huh? No, well, I think it's actually rare to see a place that follows proper funeral procedures. I've traveled around quite a bit myself, but I can't confidently say that I've ever been to a legitimate funeral. The one at Wuthering Heights is one of the more proper funerals, if only for pretending to have a process. They at least prepared a coffin and even had a formal reading of the will. It seems funerals are far from being an everyday custom in the city. Funerals are considered a rather extravagant practice here as well. Corporations are not eager to grant time offs just because an irrelevant someone has died, and the price of real estate seldom makes it viable to buy land and erect memorial houses on it. Oh. Did I just get bot rated? Or wait, huh? Oh, Clint! Oh my god, hi, whoa. Jump scare. Whoa, what? I got scared. Oh my god, I thought I was getting bot rated for followers for a second because stream elements suddenly ooh scary. Thank you, Clint. Oh my god. The Renathon. How you did come tonight? How'd Rian fight? Oh my god, I can't read. I can't read. But the Rian fight was surprisingly better than I thought it would. It wasn't very remarkable. It wasn't super remarkable in my head, so it was just kind of there. Yeah. Who is pinging me right now? Scary. Scary. Spooky. Okay, there we go. There's someone just pinging and everyone pinging, that's why. Sorry, I got distracted by a thing. It's okay. Okay. Then what other options do people usually have? Dante suddenly gets informed of the fact that the city carries not for the dead. Wow. We used to just leave them where they died, and after one night's sleep, the bodies were gone, just like that. Better than paying loads of money to bury them somewhere just to have that stir up a load of daft rumors, eh? Rumors? You know, rumors about there being valuables buried with the bodies, or an arm being some fancy processes, all that rot. Better to let the dead go in peace than to bury them in a grave just for some sods to later desecrate it. Aw, Heathcliff. Dante after 2 years. Oh wait, this city isn't nice? What the hell? You would think they would know by now. You would think, but no. But that's okay. They're just a bit silly like that. In Hongyuan, people tend to set up graves if they have enough room to spare. Of course, there wasn't a guarantee they wouldn't lose the burial room by the next restructuring day. Hohenheim scoffed and hung his head. Otios foolishness. Ooh, fancy word, all of it. Comforting the soul of the departed, another mendacity. All those funds so carelessly squandered, all for the purpose of furnishing the living with a fragile excuse to cling on. Are those words from his heart, or something said to convince himself? It's copium! It's copium! Man, I wish I could donate someone, but I have none. How can I get a lot of money? It's okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. I appreciate you, but you don't have to. Scary, spooky. Whichever was the truth, I couldn't see the look on his face with his head tucked so low. The funeral didn't last long. It was just a brief moment of silence, followed by a few quick goodbyes that were shorter still. The ceremony came to a close once Alyssa, who was still in recovery, came to pay her final respects. Alyssa, my girl, you're still alive! The flames devoured the coffins of Martin and the other researchers, announcing the end of their existence with a crackle of firewood. So, I suppose they'll be leaving now. Oh. We're staying until Gregor's stable enough to travel. Dante says we'll remain here until Gregor's condition settles. Gregor came to his senses again a few days after his unforeseen metamorphosis. He said the word! Oh my god, I misgendered Dante! I misgendered Dante! It's time to kill myself, guys. Goodbye. It's time for me to die. Bleh. Bleh. Removed the dislike button for some reason? I did not. When did they do that? Like, from everything? Because I can still see dislikes. Actually, I think I might have seen a tweet about this. Huh. The little guy that made your experience how you say the fight is remarkable. At least give him some credit. He used to be a star of the city for that, alright? I think, what, doesn't, like, Ryoshu, like, carry you through the entire fight or something? Or am I thinking of a different fight? I think I'm thinking of a different fight. I'm thinking of a different fight. Hold on. Let me think. I think I just got backseated so hard. I didn't even get backseated that hard during Kanto 9, but it's okay. I just didn't remember much. Oh my god, call me Ryoshu the way I can't remember shit. It's okay. Hello, Lord Alkun, welcome in. Yay. Scary, spooky, like some sort of skeleton, maybe even one that sends shivers down your spine. Exactly, finally someone gets the reference. Yes, yes, yes. How could you, in-law? I could, I know. No dying aloud. If you die, I will kill you. No. Dislikes are still on regular videos, but on YouTube Shorts it's just gone. Wow. That was Miyuga Roshi, I see. Wrong fight, okay. I see. I guess the summoner's father. He was given a checkup and Hohenheim said there is no cause for concern. Physically, that is. The psychological assessment turned out disastrous, to say the least. Gregor was declared unfit for combat deployment for the time being. So he won't be leaving just yet. Good to know. Then I assume you'll be okay with us borrowing Sinclair- What? Why are they borrowing Sinclair? Hmm? Me? Yes, you. The LC wants to look into the sign you manifested, Sinclair. The higher-ups don't waste a second green lighting for the project, which means that I'm telling you is more of a notice of investigation rather than a request for permission. Huh? What investigation? What are you? It's just a rather rudimentary instance of human experimentation. Calm yourself. That's so reassuring. That's so reassuring. Saying kindly carries the other fight. I see, I see. Why do they need Sinclair? I don't know. We'll never know. Guard, seize that white boy now. Hello, Zem Dwarf. Hello. We are seizing the white boy, apparently. I don't know. I feel like you have to be really dedicated to hating a video if you want to dislike a button. Use the dislike button, I mean. Things become Chaz and more racist in another branch of timeline. No! He's a is he really a Chad if he's racist? I mean, I guess considering... Well, it's very nuanced in this case. I don't think racism is good. What am I talking about? Whatever, bro. And also, it's not racism, it's ableism. Stills engagement as far as YouTube is concerned. Disliking videos is boosting them. True! Like, what's the point of the dislike button if you're just gonna, like, boost the video you don't like? Guards, twink up that white boy. Human experimentation? Did you really have to put, like, that boss? Not to worry, Sinclair. Swipe or two on your skin and maybe some talk therapy. That's all there is to it. But that's scary, I say as if he hasn't died 10 million times. But let's just make it so you're less inclined to see them as more effective. I see. I see. Guards, kiss that white boy. Ooh, yowie. Anyways, of course, if we had your consent, the avenues of research could be vastly. No, I'm not giving you my consent. For your reference, the other departments have also submitted some quite enthusiastic requests for research and observational purposes. Oh, you have no idea. We had to get Boss to fend off the LCA's Mirror World Observatorium department and their hissy fits. They wanted to be the first ones to get your hands on you and spearhead the research, you see. And had we allowed them, they'd have kept you for a good few months before letting you go. So the least you could do is think us as being a good boy and cooperate. Just in time, our researchers are here. Guards, break that white boy, no! Take like a week or two getting catch up on sleep. You can't even talk fluently. I just talk fast. Talk therapy is all fun and game until you remember you're in the city. True. I just talk fast. It's fine. Maybe. Please see Red. I'm worried. I sleep a lot. I just don't sleep. Maybe I should sleep. I just don't sleep when I have a stream day because I sleep at like 12, and then I wake up at like 10 to 12. But on stream days, I wake up at like 7, which is like infinitely more sleep than I get. You just proved my point further. No, it's fine. I can read properly, and that's fine. Sleep on a stream? No, I have coffee that I forgot to drink this whole time. Caffeine. Stay strong, Sinclair. All I could do was to offer an unspoken encouragement to Sinclair, who sounded ready to collapse into full-blown panic any minute. So true, white boy. So true. You sleep 12 hours? A lot of the time, yeah. It's because I'm unemployed and I have nothing else to do. Also, I'm on Abilify, and that makes me extra sleepy. And also prone to throwing up. What about you? You not going with them? Oh, it's back to the long-term recovery ward for me. I always thought scientific research was the thing that flamed my passion, but with the recent events having introduced me to the merits of paid sick leave, I realized that time off beats research projects in my book, marginally. Enjoy it while it lasts. I highly suspect that every request for PTO submitted by our department will be rejected for the rest of the year. Well, it's true your average corporation doesn't give more than a week off a year. Just like real life, whoa! Control your sleep schedule. Holy, I know. It's not fine. I sleep 10 hours. It should be 8 hours. It should be 8 hours. But I sleep, oh god, I sleep like 1.5 times more than that. Oh! Guards! That white boy over there, he's Chinese! Anyways. Alright, we should get going too. Oh, do y'all have somewhere else to be? Well, I thought I'd go visit Gregor. I'm worried about him. Got something I said I'd help with, gotta be there for it. I'm going with Sinclair to get some rest. Also to keep an eye on the researchers and stop them if they try anything fishy with the experiments. Of course they make the fish girl say something fishy. Heh. Now for sure it is 10 hours, so that's kind of fine. I guess so, that makes sense. I'm not children though. I'm a full grown adult. Sleep 9 hours and get up at 7. That's pretty good. 8 hours is like the... Sorry, I thought someone was like at my door. Yes, I am child. You are child. Why are you playing this game? Just kidding. I played 18 plus games when I was a child. Shout out to Persona! Shout out to Persona fandom! Anyways, let me know later if you need anything, Dante. The sinners fanned out in different directions. They seem to have their own errands to run during our stay at the LCE. Everyone's busy with their own thing. Oh, I gotta go see you. Goodbye, silly. Don't play 18 plus games. Just kidding. Be safe when you play 18 plus games. Okay, Persona is literally for goo babies. I know, right? Like, it's just high school simulator. High school Pokemon simulator. So I played God of War as a kid. Yeah, it's like, it's unavoidable. So the best we can do as adults is just like make sure the kids are safe. Honestly. Yeah. Ryoshu! The only ones keeping me company now are Ryoshu, who've been filling the air around thick. Okay, I read that right. The air around thick with cigarette smoke, and Don Quixote, who was sniffing and asking around at every corner for Vespa in a valiant quest for the new color fixer's whereabouts. Fast was still here too, staring blankly into the air. Is she accessing the Gessel shaft? You seem to have some time to spare, manager. As I stood there wondering what I should do next to pass the time, Hohenheim, who had apparently finished tackling and signing the stack of papers, walked over to me. This makes things rather convenient. There's something I had intended to discuss with you in Ryoshu, a matter that requires your assistance. What kind of assistance? What kind of assistance? Says Cloghead. Wait a minute, did Ryoshu just step in as my interpreter? It's not that I don't appreciate her gesture, especially since she'd usually snap at me and tell me to find someone else to interpret whenever the issue came up. But I can't help but doubt whether her choice method of interpretation actually accomplishes anything. Red acne that they're an adult and not just an adult-sized little guy. No! I am an adult! I am an adult! Shaking you guys violently. I'm an adult! There is, I must admit, a certain novelty in witnessing the reconstitution of that which requires interpretation to get another linguistic form equally demanding of it. It would seem we are in need of more manpower. Damn. Scratching his head, Hohenheim looked around for a moment before coming to a sudden pause as though an idea had crossed his mind. Hiccup. At the end of his gaze is a certain someone who is busy badgering LCCA employees with her relentless questioning. Who else, pray, might know where he is if thou knowest not? Now listen closely. The one I seek is a beezer. Is a bear? A beezer? Okay. Interesting words we're saying here, Rena. Look, the giant switch on the wall from infant baby child to Unk. Yes, it's me. I'm Unk. I'm Unk, guys. I'm about to turn 23 in 4 months. I'm Unk. Just kidding. 23 is young. 23 is young. It's when I reach like 30s where I'm like, maybe I'm not as young, but I'm still relatively, in the grand scheme of things, young. The one I seek is a bear of hair fashioned in the likeness of a bull. Be 28 in September. Oh my gosh, true. That is only, what, 2 months away? Whoa. How you feeling about that, Jordan? You there? Why don't you join us too? Just how speak of me. The LCCA personnel, who were cornered by Don Quixote in her rather forceful interrogation regarding Vespa's whereabouts, took the opportunity and fled the scene without so much as backward glance the moment the captor turned her head to answer Hohenheim. Indeed, there is a task that requires your assistance. But I have yet more words to trade with the most noble yellow harpoon. You seek to emulate the virtue of chivalry. Does that entail turning down the earnest plea of those in need? Silly! Hello, Big Stebbin, welcome in. We are straight up Limbus gaming. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. You know what? As long as you don't feel bad about it, yeah. She's moving all across the screen. For the sake of clarity and distinction, it would be prudent to assign you a different identifier from that of my assistant. You're to be number 2, that is assistant number 2. I have not yet concluded my exchange with the yellow harpoon, but no true knight would abandon those who call for aid. Pray speak thy quest, how may I be of service to thee? Delegating the interpretation of the manager's speech to Center 4 has proven to be counterproductive. As such, your task will be to report to me what the manager says. Oh, that is indeed a simple task. However, this WKOA eludeth my understanding as well. Prithee, allow me to bid a little time to uncover its mystery. Relay the manager's words, not Ryoshu's. They are asking you what kind of assistance you need. The request for interpretation was not directed to you, but I cannot deny that your meddling in the present circumstance is a welcome one. They're so mean to each other. It was simply that the irrationality and inefficiency of your suboptimal staffing choice and workload have become sufficiently unbearable. Faust hopes this was not some skillful scheme devised to elicit Faust's cooperation. Huh. In any case, manager, this request of mine concerns an investigation into the back doors located in the House of Spiders. I deem that the two of you should be the ones most familiar with the structure and layout of the house. After all, you are the one monitoring the entirety of the 5-pronged assault operation, and Center number 4's familiarity does not bear repeating. Should we go to the House of Spiders right away? Huh. H-O-S-R-A? You have assisted enough. Perhaps you could help, Faust? Sure. Although not word for word, Faust relayed my intention to Hohenheim, who responded by shaking his head. Not immediately, no. There's one more member you should bring along. One more member. Seeing me tilting my head, Hohenheim pushed up his glasses. The apprentice who was captured alive in the House of Spiders. Kira. She's alive! What? What? That's crazy. What? She kind of like got cut in half, didn't she? That's crazy. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, guys. I'm sorry. Yay! Survivor. Ooh. That's why it's a hospital bed. That makes sense. Also, can I just say, this background OST is kind of fire. Let me just say that. Okay, here we go. The place Hohenheim led us to looked like less like a recovery ward and more like an interrogation chamber. Gives you food, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, 100 messages a day, free stream chat. Ah! So every single medical equipment installed around seemed to be state of the art. This place looks well equipped. Probably a direct order from upper management. Although technologies to restore lost body parts are common enough in the city, a facility of this kind is required to preserve the original form of her lower body in the reconstruction process while keeping the cost reasonable. Reasonable, huh? Do I want to ask how expensive the other options are if this counts as reasonable? A windowless room thick with a sharp scent of medicine and chemicals. Kira was sitting on the bed in the center of the room, kicking her feet as she regarded us. Oh, she's alive, and she has a huge scar on her stomach. That's so scary. For someone recovering from bisection, she didn't look much different from how she'd appeared when I'd seen her through the Cinder's shared vision. She was captured alive for the extraction of information, yes? How far along is the progress of extraction? It hasn't yet begun, actually. We are waiting until the lines of information that warrant questioning can be isolated. So far, all available personnel have been fully engaged in analyzing the documents and items discovered in the House of Spiders. Now what's she even doing here? There is work to be done contingent upon information obtainable only from a recent inhabitant of the House of Spiders. And following a discussion with the upper management, I have decided to put you to use as the company had originally intended. No TV, no comic books, just a super prickly glare and a cold shoulder whenever asked for something to pass the time. And now you suddenly need my help, huh? Give me one reason I should cooperate. Hohenheim didn't so much as twitch an eyebrow at Kira's biting tone. He merely gave her a nod with a steely, imperturbable expression. I didn't ask for your help. Put you to use, I believe, is what I said. What? Your survival is not incidental. It is the result of a calculation. The company anticipates a potential profit by keeping you alive. Expected gain as What? What did I say? What did I say? As the term goes. Without such a forecast on the company's part, you would have already been disposed of. The upper management consists of people who would be disinclined to tolerate the daily maintenance and depreciation costs of this room, even at half their current numbers. Which brings us to our next point. Should you insist on maintaining this uncooperative attitude, the company may decide to convene a meeting to reassess your worth, or shall we say, lack thereof, in its projected income statement. Well, suffice to say that such a reassessment would skew heavily against your favor. The outcome would be a recommendation for immediate disposal. Hohenheim always had a way with words that could prickle and sting, but with Kira, it almost felt as if he traded the usual thorn off for a sharper knife, intent on twisting it right where it hurt. I'm dead meat as soon as my usefulness runs out, anyway. It's not like you're gonna let me live, not after I killed a bazillion of you guys. So you anticipated some form of corporate-level retaliatory response against your person. That is indeed a curious line of reasoning. But I must tell you that, unlike your typical backstreet syndicates such as the Middle, corporate entities of the city tend to avoid choices that may incur losses. There's so much corporate speak. The value of the information that could be extracted from an apprentice of the Middle, and the common prowess honed under the tutelage of a great brother of the Middle, these two considerations are likely to increase your value in the eyes of the company. Huh, y'all got zero self-respect, huh? You should consider yourself fortunate. Huh? The heck are you on about? Other companies would not solicit your cooperation by means of a verbal exchange. Your interrogator would simply open your cranium, harvest your brain, and extract any and all necessary information without going through intermediate steps such as this. Hiccup. Even without resorting to such methods, the range of available means to compel the disclosure of information is practically limitless. Truth serums, hypnotic suggestions, electrical shocks and stimulations, and of course, procedures utilizing distortions and abnormalities. That being said, the LCE department prefers to distance itself from such uncivilized approaches that may entail the complications and after effects. I do hope that we share a similar predilection. You're so freaking annoying, you know that, mister? The feeling is entirely mutual. Leaving the biting chills of his threats to sink in, Hohenheim turned toward the exit. Give her some push and bring her along. I don't quite seem to be myself today. No, disregard that. Those two was rather a foolish thing to say. I will defer this matter to you, manager. Work of this sort likely falls more within your capabilities than my own. And with that, Hohenheim stepped out of the room, leaving me to deal with Kira. His reaction was understandable. The LC had only just finished laying its dead researchers to rest. Kira was probably the last person anyone would want to face right now, much less speak to. What should I even say to persuade her? Can she, like, not understand them? Anyways, so, like, what's the point? I guess there's interpreters like Faust and Don Quixote, so I guess it's fine, but at the same time, it's like, okay. Puff. I was still caught in thought when someone quite unexpectedly made her way to Kira. Yoshihide, you. Heard you got stabbed in the back by Matthias. That's not true. Aw, her little sprite. Aw. Papa wasn't landing a fatal blow unless he cut through me too. That's why he did exactly that, to aim for the enemy's head. Besides, he made the right choice. A little sacrifice ain't a thing in a family. Huh. Family, coming from him. A middle mutt thrown out of his kennel. Doesn't it sound ridiculous even to you? How did the APR campaign went? It went really well. We ended up raising $23,000. The thing is, I didn't realize I could make my own campaign within the campaign, so I could see how much money I raised on my own from you guys. So I ended up, but I figured it out literally the last day. So next time if I'm in next year's APR, then I'm definitely gonna do that, and we can have some like stretch awards or something. Not stretch awards, those are after the regular awards. We can have some awards or something, I don't know. Maybe I'll commission like another cover. Maybe I'll put something up. Maybe I'll commission instrumentals for my other covers and put them up on Spotify. Who knows? I forgot what was y'all raising for again. Outright International. Yes. Because it's Pride Month. Yeah. That's thrown out. That fucker Matthias was a GB only by technicality. He fucked up badly. He was still family by name, but underneath it, everyone hoped he disappeared quietly on his own. He was that family member nobody wanted around. It was for an LGBTQ plus charity. Yep. Woohoo! Yay, charity! It was Pride Month after all. Yeah, I heard there was some drama. Cough. As far as I know, nothing really happened. If you're talking about that one tweet that one guy made, I don't know anything about that. My experience has been really great, so I don't know anything about that, honestly. Unless he tries to cancel me specifically, because I've done some cancelable things. No elaboration. I have my own defenses for it though. So if it happens, if I end up being the one who's canceled, then I'll say my shit, you know. If it's other people, I don't really know what's going on, but yeah. Excuse me. Abilify nausea. Okay. Same treatment for B, being his brat. Not surprising it's the ST for the bowl cut too. I stay away from drama is the best option anyway. True, and that's why I left my old place of employment. Because I didn't want to cause anything more. And it was just awkward if I was there anyway. That came from a very old GAR PM YouTuber that very much doesn't like that APR exists. Yeah. The guy also made some transphobe content and was known for doing some problematic stuff himself, so I didn't care about it much. Yeah. Like, honestly, I just say ignore it. If you're curious, you can like download the video and watch it, but I'd say don't hate watch. I mean, I'm gonna hate watch, but it's not really hate watching. I'm just curious, honestly, so who knows? Supposedly there's a guy who invented Bong Bong's design. Oh, that guy! I thought it was a different guy. The different guy making the video, but I know the guy who invented... That happened last APR, I think I have it... Huh. I don't really remember what happened last APR. It's been so long ago and I have terrible memory. I quickly clapped a hand over Don Quixote's mouth as she smoothly chimed into the conversation. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him now. I don't know that guy's deal, but I just know... Bro's like racist or something? I don't know. I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud or else they're gonna sue me for defamation or whatever, but allegedly Bro is like not great? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know anything about anything, so who knows? This is all alleged. Just so we know. Also, thank you for lurking, Jordan. Yay! Let's see. I guess Bro had nothing to do with his life. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But causing drama on the internet is like, dude. The thing is though, okay, hold on. My personal gripes with it all are that if something actually did happen, why are you not giving support to the victims? Why are you trying to make this like 2-hour-long video on trying to cancel someone instead of showing support to the victims, you know? Unless that's addressed in the video, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's just kind of weird, in my personal opinion. So... But my personal opinion, which has been derived from other people's opinions, which, you know, yeah, it's like, it doesn't feel like, it just feels like it's trying to start something rather than actually, I'm getting so messy with this. Oh my god, I need to be PR trained. Anyways, cooperate quietly or I'll snap your neck completely right this instant. Oh, she actually translated. Interesting. Let's see. That actually worked? Fixers who got in a blaze of glory aren't actually the strong ones. It's the ones who survive, the ones who live to see another day and keep getting stronger. Anyway, Yoshihide, what's up with you talking in weird-ass abbreviations? Like, SYNC? That's so random. Who even says that? Ryoshi didn't bother to reply and simply chewed on the mouth end of her cigarette. But is this really the right call? To her, we're probably people she needs to settle the score with. Probably a natural consequence of making YouTube a business. Probably. Probably. It is what it is, I guess. Nobody report me. Like, be all homophobic all you want and possibly get punched in the face with a high chance, but why in the fuck, ever living fuck, did you have to hate on a support campaign? Exactly. Like, if it's something with the people inside the campaign, cancel the people. Don't cancel the entire campaign. Like, I just think it's weird. Tell me why Matthews kicked the bucket. That's cause Papa was weaker than y'all. Huh. Yeah, you're the jerks, Brad, alright. Kira pushed herself up from the bed with a sour face, but at least she didn't argue back. And we called Hohenheim, who'd been waiting outside, back in. You won't be able to use it without authorization. The code has been slightly adjusted. Now then, let us head to the House of Spiders at once. The back doors have been waiting for us. We made our way to the House of Spiders, with Kira trailing behind us, looking like she was smelling something particularly fishy on us. Whoa! Yeah, but what's better to annoy someone? Annoy everyone! Hell yeah! Woohoo! Twitter drama. Let's go. Do we get to fight now? Yes! Blunt. Interesting. What is that symbol? Cannot deploy. Sorry, Greg. Very sad, very sad. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. So, blunt. You. We have no blunt people. We have this Ishmael, though.
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
군주가 나선다. 자유로워지신 분께서 모이를 뿌리는 소재가
국제 책임은 모두
There we go.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
Only a few days had passed since our last visit, but the place looked markedly different from what we remembered. Can I just borrow someone? Oh yeah! I keep forgetting I can do that. Maybe I should borrow Don Quixote since Manager Don Quixote is starting to become like... not really obsolete, but she is noticeably doing less damage than my other units, but that's okay. I mean, you can make a case for every idea in the game, no matter how bad they are. In my opinion, like that's just how gacha games are. Except for some of them really do suck, but most of them you can try your best with. In a video where he's literally portraying himself as villain. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of silly. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, why not portray yourself as like Roland or something? Like, Argalia, really? Anyways, the sight of the hollow, frigid atmosphere and the endless stretch of corridors hadn't changed. But Callisto's so-called artworks were now covered in white sheets, and unfamiliar devices were fixed all around the back doors. Who is that guy? Our guarded reaction prompted Hohenheim to step forward and gesture to one of the oddly dressed figures. Buffy's get killed by the raid ID so bad. Yeah, it's okay. Hi, Rena. Hi, Huey. Hellos. We are straight up limbusing our company right now. It seems introductions are in order for both sides. Team leader Alan from Wayfarer Company, who will be working with us on the investigation of the house's back doors. Wayfarer Company, a corporate entity partner with Limbus Company, responsible for providing portal technology. It has on prior occasion been referred to as the newer aspirant W Corp, though the name is an unofficial one. Our employers have also taken us to calling the new L Corp, something we have in common given that we're both chasing the same horizon. Huh, I remember, that company vying to take W Corp's place, right? The same horizon. He's probably talking about getting recognized as a wing. After all, the old L Corp has already fallen, while W Corp, from what I've heard, is free-falling at this point. Oh, Among Us Man. Among Us Man! Yeah! Woohoo! Do. It's probably going his forest mission. Oh, he's so cute! Look at him! Alan gave an understanding nod. The man slipped off his bulky helmet before extending his hand in greeting. Aww. Door breach team 4. He's like Hopkins if he wasn't a fucking asshole. Likewise. Before Fast could even relay my reciprocal greeting, words spilled out of Alan's mouth in a strangely uneven rhythm, as if my ticking didn't bother him at all, like he was sticking to a script he had rehearsed. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be distortion resolving specialists to the public, but what's that product part about? The manager says it was merely a matter of luck. They also look forward to working with you on the task. What? Oh, are you the interpreter? In that case, I'll be sure to consult the manager only when both of you are available. Sure. Faust didn't seem particularly pleased with the role Alan had pinned on her, but she nodded anyway. She quietly came to my side and answered my earlier question while Alan carried on with Hohenheim. Let me sit up. Model of sales project. Mr. Herbert, T-Corp's executive director. Oh, so that's how the rumor spread, huh? Let me reread that. Heard the model of sales project. Credit was attributed to LCB as it. Well, okay, that makes sense now. Yay! I appreciate it if you could share any prior knowledge you have about where these backdoors connect, as detailed as you can make them if you don't mind. Hana fixed Kira with a pointed look. Though Kira responded by defiantly cocking her head in a show of irritation, she still gave up a sliver of information she had. Honestly, I've got pretty much nothing if it's a robo-unk in his room. Oh my god. Not slang. Oh, Kira. I mean, I've seen Albina hit up that door and the other one over there when she was popping out to farm stuff, but... Oh, it's a gathering material. Human guts and all that. She'd come back hauling piles of them. So they're probably connected to some backstreets area. Can you stop prying your luck? You're pissing me off. What? That's literally all I've got, for real. For a moment, Alan leveled Kira with a stiff expression. And even before I could register what happened, Kira's head jerked aside from a sudden punch by Alan. What? 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 I thought Kira was nimble enough to dodge a surprise attack easily, but this one seemed to have caught her completely off guard. She stood there blinking, eyes round in a rude surprise. Actually, it wasn't that he caught her off guard. It was the motion of the punch itself that somehow felt off. The fist being raised, the arm being extended, the blow making contact, the chain of actions was there, but it just didn't look normal. I don't know what I was got into watching small VTubers. I'm so... Isn't this great? Isn't this great? We get to experience Alan being a jerk together, even though he's very cute. Did you just hit me? What the hell's wrong with? As Kira reeled from the expected strike, Don Quixote spoke up in a cold, sharp tone. Oh. Hopkins but not an asshole. Damn. He's just Hopkins but a little older then, I guess. What the freak? Dang it. You can't trust middle parts with glasses anymore. Hopkins, if he wasn't an asshole, didn't age very well, did it? No. No. What the freak? Thank you for lurking, Skyman. I appreciate you. Team leader Alan. That sort of conduct may not be an issue in your organization, but it is here. Oh my god. Alan stood down without arguing back, but Kira looked far from satisfied with how Hohenheim handled the situation. Fortunately enough, her grumbling didn't escalate into her lashing out at Alan. That punch just now, though. What was that? Huh. Let us leave the task at hand. Send a Ryoshu. Give team leader Alan whatever information you have. Let's see. I know they two on the left. But I have no idea where they actually lead. It's all blurry. Tisk. We now know that the doors likely connect to a perceivable area. That's already a big improvement in the names of Intel for Wayfarer and Company's backdoor mapping progress. Which means there's less chance of us encountering a space beyond human perception past these doors. Yay! Alright then, I'll proceed with connection verification. Which door shall we test first? We'll start with the one Senator Ryoshu mentioned. Huh, you don't trust me at all, huh? Then not even bring me along. Ignoring Kira's jab, Alan began setting up various devices on the door, and soon an elegant white door opened before us. Okay, let's see what's in here. What the? Is this some kind of wildlife exhibit? That's pretty cool, actually. I like this area. Colorful. The moment we stepped in, the lights hit us all at once, drawing squints and frowns from sinners. Thanks to my lack of physical eyes, I could make out a room filled with statues, or perhaps taxidermied animals. It felt like a gallery of sorts, but it was so quiet that the air itself seemed to carry a strange, somber weight. After a moment, someone shouted in silence, but it wasn't Don Quixote, our usual suspect. Kira, who had seemed beaten down all along, exclaimed with a bit more energy in her voice. It's a Great Lake whale. Doesn't look like the one we've encountered, though. Interesting. They look almost alive. They're not, right? Man, this is funky. The vibe really hits. Very true, Kira. Speak your shit, queen. Even though she was trying to play it cool, Kira kept sneaking glances at the massive horn display off to the side, clearly surprised in a way she couldn't hide. That said, I felt a distinct shortage of hyperactivity given the presence of a certain someone in our party. Don Quixote. Thought of a second kindred of House Tepes. What is it doing here? Interesting. What? Second kindred. At the mention of the word kindred, I couldn't help but follow Don Quixote's gaze. Is it on the screen? It doesn't look like it is, but that's fine. Opposite the way. Oh wait, here? Whales mentioned. Yeah. Also, hello Lulu, welcome in. We are in a funny gallery? Question mark. Yes. Opposite the wall was another kind of exhibit. It contained items leading on the more gruesome side of things, starting with a crimson eyeball that caught Don Quixote's attention, and body parts like hands and bones that looked as though they had been stripped from the human body. School of Fauvism. Wow, Faustism? Faust autism, just kidding. Done the conto, it's real good, have fun. Yay! I've heard good things about this conto in terms of Ryoshi's development, and also I think Merso development. I think that might be the next one, but that's okay. Before Hohenheim could even finish his urgent transmission, numerous footsteps closed in from somewhere nearby. WT Freak? Turning towards the sound of shoes clacking on the floor, we found strange figures wearing animal masks staring directly at us. It's not that simple. Retreating is not a viable solution here. What the freak? Faustism. As tension thickened, one of the strangers who wore a particular bone mask stepped forward. The voice that spoke to us carried equal part curiosity and delight. You came through that door. Then the house's fall wasn't just a baseless rumor. A stray little spiderling fallen from her parents' web. How many years has it been? You. Who are you? Alright, it makes sense that you would fail to recognize me. I used to wear a different mask back when I used to visit you as your tutor, didn't I? A wolf, if memory serves right. Yes, that must have been when I was quite captivated by the sensation of tearing into the raw, stealth-slashing flesh of living prey, and the predator's ferocious yet cavernously resonant howling. Maestro? Huh. Benoit? Am I saying that right? I don't French. That's right, Emile Benoit. Who is this referencing? Who do we think this is referencing? This has gotta be referencing someone, right? And they say you can't hatch a phoenix from a chicken's egg. Doesn't always apply. See, does this guy have something to do with Sinclair? First the Emile, and then phoenix from a chicken's egg? Bro's hatching from the egg. Bro's infected. We have created and I forgot the lyrics to Between Two Worlds, whatever. La 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 la. The actual founder of the Fauvism art movement. Oh, wait, that's cool. Okay, I probably could have looked that up, but I didn't. Henry Emile Benoit. I see. Interesting. That's cool. They reference so many like cool things in Limbus Company. Oh my gosh. Like everything from actual authors to scientists to poets to art movement people. That's pretty cool. But I have a feeling she was in fact dragging this out on purpose to buy us time. The lockdown sequence thing, how much longer till it's ready? Cannot expect haste. Damn. Plan A. Maybe what Hohenheim had in mind had nothing to do with Don Quixote's shoes, because he would open his mouth as though he was about to retort to Faust's categorical rejection. But the moment that he followed Faust's eyes and saw what she was looking at, he quietly shut his mouth and said nothing further. At the end of their gaze is Roche's blade, Arayashiki. Telling her that we were just leaving won't work, will it? It's pronounced Benoit. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't French. Benoit, not Benoit. Okay. Benoit. I guess that makes sense. With the funny little eye. La 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 la. Faust is right. She and Hohenheim are geniuses, and Roche is the wielder of Arayashiki. Don Quixote is a kindred of higher generation, and I happen to house a golden bow in my head. I have no idea how much information the ring has on us, but even if they knew nothing, they wouldn't let us go easily. Are you sure about this, Ryoshu? Funny little eye. Yep, funny little eye. Right, that's probably our best shot, but Ryoshu was quite clear. Resonate with the golden bow, secure an advantage to fight on equal footing, then catch him off guard by slowing down the flow of time. A cut from the Arai Shiki, even if it doesn't give us a real fighting chance, might at least stall the Maestro long enough to give us the time to get away. This floor of the exhibit only houses submissions from students and docents. Let's see. Gallery of Emile Benoit. Unique relic. Masterless one with that. Acquiring the Arai makes it worth the cost, if you want a taste. Confusion flickered across Ryoshi's face as she tried to unsheath her blade. What's the matter? Uh-oh. The Maestro only gave a loose swing of her arm, but it was enough to make Ryoshi recoil. A shadow of surprise crossed her face. The wound looked like nothing more than a light gash, yet the Maestro's contemplative gaze shifted between the blood on Ryoshi's arm and her own, as though the attack had been an experiment to prove a hypothesis. It wasn't hard to guess what she was thinking. Okay, so it's not working. Sure, I can't move it anymore. Move it. True. I don't get the reference, but I'm assuming if you get it, then that's what matters. The Maestro advanced towards us with an assured certainty, then seized a beige thread dangling from the ceiling. No, calling it a mere thread would be wrong. It was something that resembled a thread, yet it felt much more disturbing. Oh, she's talking about... right? She's talking about human body parts. Oh no! The thrice cold ring on her ring finger gave off a cold glint, and the walls and the ceiling suddenly began to echo with a sickening squelch and crack of flesh and bones assembling. That's kind of crazy. What do you mean? The entire building is made out of people? What the hell is that? The Maestro plunged her arm into the long serpentine body of a monster. Her sheer presence radiated a pressure as oppressive as that of the Nurse Fathers, only more primal and untempered. Hohenheim, is the lockdown secret done already? The attack from the Ego Gear Hohenheim. Someone mad guys for me when the king guy from the I Want Movement song is in a wheelchair and he says that. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Or at all. Interesting. So that old meme and I didn't want to even watch the movie anyways. I see. I kind of figured it was a Madagascar mention just from the movie, but it's been forever since I watched the movie, so I can't remember anything. Where would one be able to donate for Renathon? That would be at kofi.com/Renatalka. Ooh, spooky! Yay! It is right here. Yes. I think, did I make the Kofi thing? I think I might have made a Kofi command, but I don't remember. It's okay. The weapon was knocked from his hand. As I scrambled to equip the sinners with their identity, something abruptly stopped the beast-like appendage midway through its hurling motion, and the one who intercepted the blow... Kira? Interesting. Was Kira, struggling to push back against the serpentine arm with her still sealed blades. Kira? Did she suddenly have a change of heart I wasn't aware of? Obviously not. She couldn't have changed her mind that quickly, because the look on her face couldn't be anything other than that of utter regret. Aww. No! They're not gonna leave you behind, Kira! Authorized and ready, looking locked now. Kira's thermal weapons emerged from their sheaths with a metallic clang. She used the recoil of the motion to skip back and assume a defensive stance. Naturally, that broke Benoit's arm from the deadlock as well. The Maestro lashed out again with that monster slam, but... Okay, seeing an opening, Don Quixote slammed into the arm with her full might, knocking it off its trajectory. Predictably, however, the sheer force of the Maestro's attack instantly reduced her to a red sludge of flesh and bone, sending her remains crashing into the door. As Faust made her exit with what was once Don Quixote, the students of the ring surrounded Kira, barring her way out. A hollow chuckle slipped out of her lips. Taking Kira back with us would mean having a sizable force of the ring trail right behind her through the door. Kira too seemed to have realized that the risk that no one in their right mind would not want to take. She let her head in defeat, as though she knew full well the fate that awaited her. You, TTL, want to get cleaved in half again. Aw. La 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 la. Blocking the maestro's arm by a hair as it came down on her again, Kira hurled herself toward the door with every bit of strength she could muster. More than a few students rushed into the doorway, chasing off a sinner to a gone ahead, but fortunately, Alan managed to sever the connection between the two back doors before the maestro could cross over. Bowl cut. Think you can still use her arms. Aw, she does have a bowl cut. Aw. How cute. How cute. So she says. Kira would be a strong enough addition to fight for us, but the ring members that have managed to cross formed a rather sizable force. Fighting them off with just the sinners I have on my side would not be the best course of action. In that case, guys, I assume you're all available right now. As soon as I called to the sinners, their voices came through Hohenheim's radio one after another. Everyone to me! Yeah! Back I got lunch. Yay, lunch! How was lunch? Was lunch good? What kind of lunch? We're fighting. We're fighting things. Ooh. Ooh, scary.
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
Is this yeah, it is. It's Win Ring Gaming! Yeah! Go my Ishmael! And I can yap with you guys all I want to. Yay! Although I don't know if you guys want that, but I want that. I like yapping. Yapping is fun. Especially at this time of the morning. I don't know how long the stream will be. I'll probably cut it at 3 hours if I... But my voice is getting kind of tired already, so who knows. Whoa, when the struggling isn't struggling, let's go. Okay. Otis. Please. Otis, I need this, please. Kaplow. Yeah. Good job, Otis. I believe in you. No, I didn't, but we're gonna pretend I did. Roll heads. Roll heads. Roll heads. Yay! Woohoo! She rolled heads. Yippee! Okay. Got a bean and rice burrito. Nice. From where? Chipotle or some other place? Probably some other place. Maybe. I don't know. I'm asking personal questions. That's bad. Oh, that's Kira. That's so cute. Yay! I love Kira. Oh my god, she's like Taco Bell. Ooh, fun. I haven't had Taco Bell in ages. Even though... No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna dox myself. Oops. Doxing information. That's bad. That's bad. And I am very prone to doing that. Real ones remember that one Irium stream where I full on read out a street name. I should do a job applying stream. Don't dox yourself. I'm trying not to, but it's so hard. It's so hard. I just have the urge to dox myself at any given moment. Just kidding. No, I don't, but it'd be funny if I did. Violence really is the best solution, and it beat it are so true, Heathcliff. I remember that stream. Hell yeah. Yeah. Real ones. Extra real ones remember when I had 50 followers on Twitch and maybe I'm like less than 50, maybe more than 50. That one birthday stream where I actually doxed my name because I was playing Animal Crossing. That was scary. Don't do that, guys. Don't dox your real name through Animal Crossing. Oh, thank you for the donation, Huey. Holy crapola. What? I just got the notification. Whoa, 5% of gold. Whoa, gotta go have fun with Intervallo. Thank you, Lulu. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Have fun, stay safe, don't die. Oh my god, 5% of 1,000. Woo! How much is that? Like 50? Right? I think so. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Thank you, Huey. Oh my god, scary. Scary. Oh. I can't wait to I almost said rate, like win rate. Oh my god. I can't wait to pay the tax. I'll get back soon to doing more once I get paid. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't spend your paycheck on me unless you're saving, in which case that's good. Hey Ren, how are you today? Hello Excelsior. Hello. We are ballin'. We are on the first fighting node of Intervallo 9.5.1. Ooh, scary. Yeah. We're also starting day 1 of the Renathon. Yep, we actually bought the Renaissance fair. That'd be funny, but that's too long for Twitch or on YouTube. For those, you should be asking us to do your own money. I know, but it's like I don't like asking people for money. It's okay. I feel like that sometimes. Oh, let's see. Yeah, asking people for money is scary. I don't like asking people for money. I know it's a Renathon, so technically I should be, but Otis, can you clash? Go, my Ishmael. People trash on this Ishmael a lot, but she hasn't done me any like disservices, honestly. Oh, he ran out of ammo. The Renaissance fair? Exactly, yeah. You already are, Albert. I know. La 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 la. Ill luck. So when it's $25 more, we can get the first milestone on 25 to 75. Be true! Guys, if you donate $25 more, you guys can decide a tweet. Is that what the first one is? I think so, right? Hold on. I think that's what the first one is, if I'm not misremembering. You guys get to write a tweet, and I can't be like, chat wrote this tweet for me. I have to be like, yep, this is my tweet. This is my original tweet that I wrote, that I was not forced to write. Would open them all at the end of the day. SD. SD, what's that? Same difference. I get much write it like that. Just say duh or something. Or just spell it out and say it was anticipated. Silly. Ryoshi and Kira bonding. Yay. If only Ryoshi could have bonded with her other siblings, but alas. Tapping away at his device, Alan addressed us with an impeccable? No, amicable. We put Ren as a foot tuber now. No, I'm not a foot tuber, guys. I'm not going on Feet Finder. Is that what it's called? Is that what the website is called? I forgot, but it's okay. He seemed totally different from the same man who had manhandled Kira with a fist to her face. Those Favists won't be able to cross over anymore with the door completely locked down, right? Are you saying more might come? Let's see. Alan clarified what Ryoshi was hinting at. In other cases, only they move on the house that are so soon. So they like intel. And they need to assess and deliberate about the situation. Organization that secures the house of sweaters, the possibility of additional shops beyond the back doors, and the like. This operation is more important than I thought. Ryoshi looked at the sheath sword with an irritated frown, and that's when I felt a vibration. The blade was twitching ever so slightly. Is it possessed? It looks like I wasn't the only one who saw the sword twitching. I thought I wasn't pleased at all with how Ryoshi was talking about the scabbard. Bro is alive? Bro's alive, that's crazy. Ryoshi's gaze lingered, oh my god. Lingered on the sword before slowly shifting towards the back doors. Could it be that seeing the scabbard brought back some memory of Adaya? Ryoshi, is it social security? It's probably neither of those, nor is it a sentient sword. Okay. So, sentient sword, that's what she meant by SS. Not social security. She didn't mean social security. What are we doing now? We'll never know. Or will we? Also, I am reading the thing, by the way. It's more like skimming, but I am reading. In case anyone's concerned about that. I just read kind of fast. Like, almost as fast as I speak. Because, yeah. Relics and the sign. Ooh, this is about Sinclair. I like Sinclair. I like Sinclair a lot. How far are we in the... 9.544. Okay. Hohenheim brought us to what looked like a research lab, lined with cables, rows of screens, and diagrams full of complex symbols and shapes. I didn't know there was a place like this in the House of Spiders. It did not exist prior to the House's fall. Interesting. Your Irregular phenomena. Spatial analysis of the correlation between the emergence of Center 11 sign and the manifestation of a possible future. Oh. Looking around, I spotted Sinclair and a group of researchers surrounding him, the same people who had dragged him off earlier. They were accompanied by a gaggle of sinners who had tagged along to either watch the show or kill some time while they took a breather after work. Hour from now. Ooh, the scabbard rattled again at the motion of an hour. I don't know why or how, but the way it swayed almost felt like a child trembling. Ooh! Ryosha and Hohenheim headed off to the side. The examination was probably going to start immediately. Time to get to Sinclair then. Wait. I was making my way toward Sinclair, who was getting bombarded with questions, but an unexpected figure behind a pillar caught my eye. It was Vespa Crabro, with a big piece of paper covered in crooked handwriting taped on his back. Snack thief? Oh. Oh, this is good. Oh, man. Oh. Super sulky mode? Oh, not talking for half a day? No! Charon! Super pass bitter candy? Beep beep, mode disabled. What? What? Virginia flicked on with an inscrutable expression as Charon peeled the snack thief sign off Vespa's back. Okay. Vespa gave a polite thanks, but he was already picking something off another plate and stuffing it into his mouth. He is a snack thief. What? Rodion Romanovich. Oh. Rating. Oh, there's a snack budget for each sinner? That's crazy. She said the line. She said the line. She said the line. That's that and this is this. Oh my god, she said the line. Guys, Roland and Rhodia both start with Ro and have a D. I'm not funny. Anyways, back to the game. Is that the snack silence? That's so good. I'm saving that for later, the snack silence. Oh my god. Flans and Virgilius' brow looked deeper than usual today. Hoping to help him out of this endless cycle of snack-related headaches and to satisfy my own nagging curiosity, I drew near our guide and broke his brooding silence with my TikToks. Did we learn anything about Sinclair's sign? Faust has a point. Aside from Sinclair, none of the sinners can actually see the sign. The same would go for the researchers. Even Sonia said only a select few people could perceive it. Scratching my nose. La 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 la. My lips are dry. Ah, the urge to pick at them. No. By individuals bearing signs, you mean people like Damien and Sanson? I forgot who Sanson is. I remember Rim. I'm gonna have to look up who Sanson is. Ah. Even Zonia. I should step in and put an end to this subject before Roger gets the blues. I don't think so, from what Ishmael and Faust reported back then. Sanson, who is Sanson? I actually forgot. Hold on. Oh, that guy. Okay. That guy. Kanto 7. Yeah. So none of that information is we can confirm yet. Yisong, you're speaking! Yay! My guy! My little guy! The little guy! Not my little guy. That's my oomph on TikTok's little guy. You guys know about that? I'm oomph with a Yisong fan. Singularities are relics. Okay. I see that nothing came out of them dragging Sinclair off for that research. No, I mean... The old Sinclair wouldn't have even thought to joke around like that. He's really changed lately, for the better, I think. So, did anything happen that we should worry about? La 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 la. Okay. List of sensations you felt when you regained consciousness. Which comes first? A paradox, it would seem, in such a case. That Sinclair is merely one branch of my— That Sinclair is merely— okay. Emphasis on the proper words. Yes, yes. Oh! Okay. Not certainty but a plausible interpretation. Tricks from back then. Well, that trick picked up from that plastered old geezer, right? See, that mind technique quite effortlessly too. Mung, and then Chinese character. Huh, I always found that kind of funny. I used the glowing ring thing? Oh, Sinclair. I'm so glad he's getting development. Oh my god, that's my little guy. That's my little guy. Yusong's not my little guy, but Sinclair is. I love you, Sinclair. Ah! Let's see. That black coney leader, that lay hang prick. The nurse followers we fought. Whole lots of them fingers, aren't they? Virgilius do. Only the proper hard bastards can use it. Some posh top-end trick, is it? I love Heathcliff's speech, by the way. I think it's so funny. He's so British. Without anyone in particular prompting it, the sinners slowly turned their gaze towards Virgilius and Vespa. Sheen. I still don't know the difference between Sheen and Mong, I'm not gonna lie. I know they explained it earlier in the story, but it's been so long I forgot everything. You do look cute. Yay! I got approval from Jordan for Sinclair. Yeah! Woohoo! Let's see. There's a power clutching, capable of enhancing the body without having to pay expensive upkeep costs. A rumor among fixers, sayest thou? Don Quixote wants insider knowledge. Ooh. Straight up aura farmed. Oh my god. She's so young adult. Older teen to me. How old is she? How old are the nurse father apprentices? Like, are they young adults? Or are they late teens? We'll never know because like all of them are dead. Video 2. Aww. As Don Quixote dramatically spiraled into her state of utter dejection, Lotus cut into the conversation, her gaze narrowing with suspicion. The mantle of Sheen grasses uses a high degree of physical enhancement. From what I recall from what? Was it the earlier explanation of Sheen and Mon? I don't know. Power allows an emotion and will for manifestation. Its output is not consistently processed and augmentation. I need to do so much reading. So much reading on the Limbus company, the Project Moon freaking mechanics. Like, I know you need to be an adult to get a fixture license. True, but they're not fixers. Also, hi Jax. Hello, welcome in. We are on node, I want to say 4 or 5? Question mark? Yeah. Let's see. Considerable strength. Is it not unreasonable to assume we can make use of it? Physical strength has a little bearing on one's ability to learn and wield Sheen. Aw, man. It's so crazy having 2 colored fixtures in the same room. Kya! Kya! Vespa's brows visibly twitched the moment Yellow Harpoon left Virgilius' lips. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's a big fan of his own title. The Yellow Harpoon. Well, it fits, I think. He's got those yellow stripes on his clothes and he uses a harpoon too. Can he argue with that? I just hope you're having a fun time. I am! Even though my voice is getting kind of tired, but I'm otherwise having a good time. Anyone can drop with ease. Kira learning Sheen and Mong. Kira, who had been fidgeting with her fingers, raised an arm and asked as though she couldn't hold the question back any longer. Miss yapping with Ren. Yeah, we all missed yapping with Ren. It's gonna happen this entire month. Woo! Come to think of it, the middle nurse father didn't use any Sheen or Mong. He was a man who could probably never once reflect upon his own sins. A piece of trash like him would be incapable of even comprehending such power in the first place. Vespa's responses always came back dripping with venomous hatred whenever the conversation turns to the topic of the fingers. Damn. True. Kira must have noticed too, or perhaps she simply couldn't find the right words to push back. Let me put this on auto so I can take a drink. Yay. Okay, they're so mean to her. They're so mean to her. I get why. But they're so mean to her. Aww. There's nothing about Virgilia said that I could argue with. Kira had been a member of the House of Spiders. She murdered scores of LCE researchers and left us with plenty of memories we'd rather not revisit. For now, we're just working together. Not contesting that decision doesn't mean we have no hard feelings towards her. Leaving Kira alone with her thoughts, the sinners slipped back into their own business. Snacks, idle chatter, and conversations about whatever had happened around LCE. And before we knew it, Hohenheim and Roshi returned. Ooh. Ooh. They're back. Scratchity scratch. Scratching my shoulders and such. Okay. We are in node 5. How many nodes are there? Let me... Sorry, I love looking things up, but it doesn't help that it doesn't tell me up there. So, we're gonna... Okay. Intervallo 9.5. There's one. How many are there? Story episodes. 14. So we do this one, will be a third there. Loren, hello! Hello, Bushimi, welcome in. Like 13 or so? Yes, I just looked it up. Which means we are about a third of the way through. I don't want to do too many streams, but at the same time, I call it soft third because this node is very, very short if I recall correctly. Okay. We'll do this one then. The notion of Sword being a sentient one is incorrect. Oh man. Focus of the will is not the blade, but scabbard. Ego forged in a rather paradoxical nature. What? Ego, not a sentient sword, huh? Yoshi's grumpy dismissal made the scabbard quiver almost as if it had taken offense. Somehow, I felt like I could understand what Hohenheim meant by will now. It was a reunion of sorts, one that gave both a tinge of sadness and hope. If the scabbard has its own will, does that mean the owner of that will can be resurrected? Interesting. Somebody asked whether it can be revived or brought back to life, so to speak. Yes, you got it, Hohenheim. Yay! Yay! Okay. Probably purchase here I couldn't limit today's technology conditions. Researchers are inclined to entertain even infinitesimal chances. When the terminology of the lay people like yourself, such a process would be labeled impossible, wouldn't it? There's no need to fixate on the impossibilities of the present manager, Dante. Such matters are reserved for us scientists to hold on to. Right. To that end, yes, further analysis of the scar itself would be necessary. Coordinate with Alan for your next duty. She should still be in the ring nurse father's headquarters. That will be all. Hohenheim cut himself off there, clamping his mouth shut as any further exchange might scatter and mess up the theories he constructed in our conversation. Alright then, before we go, I don't want to tag along. Munching on food, averting their gaze, the sinners were pretending they weren't interested at all, but going by the way their forks had long since stopped moving, it was pretty clear to me that they'd been intently listening on our conversation. Ah, right, sorry. Forgot the rest of you weren't there with us earlier. Faust, Don Quixote, Ryoshi, and I have been checking where each back door leads. Oh, and Kira too. La 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 la. Sure, whatevs. She uses a little tilde. Oh, she's so cute. Kira nidled at Otis with a mocking pout, but oddly enough, she didn't appear particularly irritated. Anyway, I think it'd be better if we had a few more people just to be safe. One of the doors we went into earlier led straight to the ring's corridor. That was a close call. Otis and Heathcliff's hands shot up the moment I finished speaking. I knew I could rely on you, Otis. I get it, Otis. You made your point clear enough. La 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 la. No, it's fine, just get some rest. I'll probably be okay. I can always summon them again if things get too dangerous. For now, I should go see Alan again. Yay, that was pretty short, huh? Maybe we can get through half of this chapter. Probably, maybe. I'm using so much vocal fry. Oh my god, my voice is fried. Saru. What? The dog? Slash monkey? Question mark? Lunacy. Yeah. Okay, we'll clear this node and then see what happens.
이거 참 설레는구려.
Two. Okay. Huh? Gatekeeping, huh? Look at her using her little Gen Z slang. That's how vengeance is. From what the book says, probably a turf protected by some subsidiary or something. Unlike earlier when she offered only vague snippets, even just about a single door, Kira is now feeding Alan a stream of intel that seems solid even to someone as clueless about the back door as me. Yeah, you'd think she'd claim out of spite. I wonder if she changed her mind about cooperating with us. She's so cute. She used the word frickin'. So do I though. Am I cute for using the word frickin'? Just kidding. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Alan tinkered with the devices around him and flashed a couple of doors with blue light. Guess that means we start with those. Where do you guys want to go first? Well, Alan did say these are the safest ones, so it shouldn't matter which one. Just as I reached for the nearest door as Heathcliff told me to, Ryoshu suddenly veered off, stopping in front of another one that stood a few steps apart. You recognize that door. Hardly had Ryoshu stopped speaking when a fragmented memory, painted over in parts, slipped into my mind. But I don't recall much about it. That memory just now, could it be tied to Araya? Let's start with that door. Impatient as ever, Heathcliff shoved the door open and strode in first. The rest of us followed, including Kira and the other sinners. And this place is... welfare facility. Money to burn. Proper rich lot, this place. The block that passed Ryoshu mentioned her memory, and the sight of people fussing over their pets. The pieces clicked together, and I voiced the other memory I saw back at the House of Spiders. Did you ever come here with a puppy named Saru? Oh. Aw. Doggy! That is a big dog. Oh. Walkies! Bark. Ryoshu's childhood memory burned bright in my vision before passing. Whew. No, come on, you know it's not something I can control. Back in the House of Spiders, I was the only one who could see the vision of Ryoshu's past. This time, though, her memories seemed to manifest for everyone around, just like what we experienced in H-Corp with Hong Lu. Which probably means... guess it doesn't apply to Kira. Then again, unlike how it was between Lin Dayu and Hong Lu, Kira doesn't have any direct connection to Ryoshu. I guess it makes sense. Is that Saru? Aww. Aww. What happened to Saru in the end? You were not someone else. Well, so see, it was me. And after witnessing the fragment of memory, Heathcliff looked utterly unconvinced. Oh. Ew. No way. Oh. Did you just say alive? Oh. Oh, that's kind of messed up. And by kind of, I mean that's really messed up. God damn. Oh. Oh, and she killed her own dog. Okay. Well, that's pretty sad. Huh. It's not Alvina, her nurse father. So maybe just a noob when it comes to all that, but yeah, their stuff never gave me any art vibes for real. It's not the same. Well, I was terrified at first, as I learned more there were some facets that suited my taste. So I find its appeal in those grotesque creations. Art is wholly subjective, and thus one must never expect the understanding of others. Huh. I used to, but that bastard Callisto's installation artworks caused night terrors and nightmares for. The scabbard moved and Ryoshu came to a pause. It trembled, but there was at once a strange liveliness to it, as though it quivered between fear and anticipation. Yeah, let's. Nothing else worth checking around here anyway. With the inspection complete, we quickly followed Ryoshu back. She stood in front of the artworks covered in sheets of cloth, lost in thought. Oh, what memory? Larger scale this time, but random space my gallery. Reached an age which may be introduced into the world of aesthetics. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. The lacerated memories can never be made whole no matter how many fragments are glued together. We could tell Ryosha everything we know about Araya, but never truly reach her. The sensation and emotion for what's been emptied began to entangle with Ryoshi's memories, and that makes it possible for us to reminisce about Araya together. The soft battle Araya gave seemed to show how pleased she was with this small step. Alright, time to check out the next door. We entered several more back doors than Alan pointed out, but unfortunately none of the places we ended up stirred out of Ryoshi's memories any further. Oh, what? Startled, Kira pointed ahead, where figures wearing animal masks were hauling what looked like massive lumps of flesh hidden behind a tent of sorts. Those ringing sounds from before. Whoa. I thought Robog was washed. He's got so many fanboys and fangirls here. Oh my god. Robog washed. Oh man. She's such a character, isn't she? Okay. Whew. So much reading, so much voice going away. Oh, this is right. Better map them out before they try anything stupid. Guys, look like we have let me a hand. Thread and impulse to the Sinner's replies this time, but it should be fine. Heh. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely this will be an easy fight. Nothing bad will happen. Oh yeah.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론
Yeah.
회사 카드.
Let's go. Okay, we're back to yapping now. This is turning out to be an interesting kanto. Not, oh my god, stop calling them kantos!
완벽한 한 방.
Intervallo.
시원한 걸.
Yes, Intervallo. We're learning a lot about the back doors. We're learning a lot about Kira and the House of Spiders, specifically Callisto. Kinda funky. Ooh. What? Oh my god. Doesn't Merso's kanto come out next month? That's kind of crazy to think about, isn't it? I need to get to this next Intervallo fast. I also need to do the mini, but that's okay. We'll save it for another time. I'll save it for off screen. But, yep. Let's see, what else do I need to do? Oh my god, she has 5 unbreakable coins. She's so goated, as she would say. It would be so good if she also landed all heads. Yay! Yoink. Yoink. Okay, I'm not tripping. That's okay. That's a lot of damage. Good job, Heathcliff. Woohoo! How are you guys doing today? I'm trying to make idle conversation. It's been... I don't want to say I've been falling off, but I have not been streaming. I've been falling off in the sense that I haven't been streaming, which is like awkward because I need to stream again. Or upload videos, something. Oh my god, fake content creator. I say I want to become a full-time creator. I actually don't really want to anymore. It was a dream when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, it's like kind of hard to. Now that I'm older and I've experienced a little bit of it, it's kind of hard to keep up with the workload. I don't want to say that it's harder than a full-time job, but it's definitely not easy, you know? Yeah. I had a conversation because you're an idol. Yeah, I'm an idol. Yeah. Just kidding. Who's hopeless and struggling? Don't do that. What the freak? You and my sinners aren't sinning? What the freak? Oh my god, so many sound effects. Can you be my idol? Yeah. Be your idol. Remember when K-pop Demon Hunters was a super trendy thing? I'm so excited for the second movie. It was a really good movie, honestly. Bro, seriously? Oh, Kira, don't make fun of us, please. But you need them to be more lustful. I need them to be more wrathful. I need them to lock in. Kill all the bad guys. It's died down now. Yeah, it's definitely died down now, but it was definitely a good movie with really good songs. Although I do think Golden is a bit overrated. Like, it's a good song, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's freaking everywhere. Meanwhile, you have bangers like Takedown, or this is what the final song, this is what it's made of, or whatever, something like that. Like, Takedown is how I got into the movie, so I'm a bit biased towards it, but it's a really good song, in my honest opinion. Good job, Honglu. Takedown is my favorite. Yeah, you get it! Taste! Woohoo! I feel my nausea attack coming up. Will it kick in? Excuse me. That was gross. Sorry, guys. It's okay. Yeah. Be out here. Okay. What's going on? Oh, Faust substituted in. Oh yeah, because Heathcliff couldn't. That's okay. Ka-chow! Get kill on! Yeah! Woo! We did it! We took them down. Take down. Ryoshi kept glancing around as if searching for someone, but fortunately no other ring members were in sight. Another corridor. The corridor of the middle nurse father. Oh. Kira seemed to hesitate, gnawing at her nails as if she were going through an inner struggle. Before long, however, she snapped out of it like she just locked in on a decision. 20 places? Holy crap. The scabbard gave a faint and restless stir. Perhaps it wanted to comfort Ryoshi in the only way it could. And accompanied by its tremors, we began our move towards the corridor of the middle. I gotta sleep. See ya. Goodbye, Heathcliff. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Have fun. Stay safe. Don't die. Let's see. We might call things here? Question mark. Oh, it's more fighting. So maybe we won't? Question mark. Maybe we can shorten this to 2 streams. Let's see.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
We'll shorten this to 2 streams, yeah. Ah. Feel like the next cutscene. Ooh. As Kira said, only a conspicuous empty space was left where the television and family couch set used to be. Yeah. Aww. Oda seemed to notice something the moment she caught Kira's wistful look. The corners of her lips curled into a faint smile as she spoke with feigned nonchalance. Aww. Having lived here and made frequent use of the doors herself, Kira was clearly the right person for the job of identifying where each door Wayfarer Company had asked us to explore led. Directed by Kira and accompanied by Alan, we checked the doors one by one, until there was just one back door left to open. I'm gonna scratch my nose again. Wow. Oh, lots of text. Tiny text. Okay. Thinking back, I don't think I've ever seen Alan enter a door to a new location with his helmet off. It must be one of his precautions, just in case. Maybe his dry smile and unsettling lack of reaction to anything are hints that he's simply seen too much to be fazed by most horrors. Woohoo. I followed Kira into the door, and the second I crossed over the threshold, a breeze carrying an oddly familiar salty smell tickled the tip of my, one of my clock hands. Ooh, Great Lake. Giant stingray port ship. Stingray, huh? Why does that ring a bell? Heathcliff chimed in with a shudder as though the sheer weight behind his words terrified him. Hairdo most luscious. Ah! Ah, fun times. Oh, they were regulars, but she has a bowl cut. Well, I mean, her hair isn't bad, so I guess it's fine. Give away a hair coupon every 10 visits. Whoa! Kira, who seemed ready to launch into a cheerful rant, came to an abrupt pause like a bike tripping over a ledge. Her face flushed, she lowered her gaze and scuffed a pebble away. Aww. Heck's a BC bowl cut. For some reason, Ryosha seemed almost gleeful to hear Kira correcting her acronym. It was reminiscent of that self-satisfied look she'd get after confusing us with these acronyms, especially during the early days of our bus journey. Thinking back, ever since Sinclair's translations became unreliable enough, the sinners had less reason to voice their frustrations with Ryosha's acronyms, which in turn gave her fewer causes to snicker about. I'm not sure why, but something tells me that she might be making her acronyms ridiculously incomprehensible on purpose. Okay. Trifling apocryphal. Ooh, fun word. Of course Don Quixote is talking about the family. Aw. Oh. Oh, they're bonding. The siblings are bonding. Aw. Okay. I've never been to school. What? So, baby, you going? I'm off to school and Dad in that video, so I'm pretty dang sure. Hiccup. As Kira went down, Ryosha's confidence from her initial retort seemed to slip away. I couldn't blame her, so much of her memory had been mutilated. Ryosha didn't sound like she was denying it out of hand, though. She seemed to mean it when she said she'd never been to school and had never even wanted to. And I want to glimpse the fragment of memory that made her say that. The moment I willed it, a scene from her past suddenly flashed across my eyes. A subsidiary of the Ring. Academy. You sure it was a school, not like an art academy or something like it? Ryosha muttered a few words as though they were pieces of a puzzle she was assembling. Then, after a brief moment, she turned toward me with an astounded scoff and a look of mild irritation. Huh? What'd she do that for? That's so mean. How dare she? Then lightly smacked me upside the head with her scabbard. What was that for? Okay. So I'm in a picture book. I don't have any friends here. Oh, Rhiannon is pointless. Aww. Okay, Academy of Art. The prescript approves! Yeah, yippee! Okay. When are we getting to the fighting part? Ah! Callisto had found me a rather decent academy. Start to understand people's personal beauty. So she's with other kids with doing the rings art. That's kind of fucked up. But that's okay. No, it's not. It's really not. But it is what it is. Corpus techniques. Miffed child. Picky child. Cubist techniques in this crap. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, get him. Get him, Ryoshu. Got into a fight. Oh no. Oh. Business. Family business. Okay. Can't remember the family that automatically gets you written up in the book. Oh! For some reason I didn't connect the dots. I'm very bad at doing that. That's okay. Oh. That's kind of bad. Oh no. Oh no indeed. Oh no. Don't wanna, Crazy he beat so many grade 1 fixers. True. I don't need friends anyways. No, Ryoshu! Oh. Can't tell if you got the joke or not. Oh, wait. I didn't really get it. I didn't. I thought you actually meant grade 1 pictures and I just didn't question it. Oopsie. Me and my tendency to take things literally. The scabbard, which had been staring lightly as Ryoshu encountered her path, soon began to rattle audibly. Ryoshu patted the scabbard with a gentle, reassuring hand. The scabbard that was once at Aya, a memory without attachment, because they were grade 1 as in the first grade of school. Oh! I thought it would be something about how they all were dressed. I thought it'd be something about how they looked. Like, maybe like they looked like Roland. No, wait, no. Roland was a washed up grade 9 fixer, sorry. But I didn't get it. Oopsie. It appears to me almost as though she was pacifying a crying child. Seeing that gesture, Heathcliff briefly cast a sullen yet faintly expectant gaze between Ryoshu's scabbard and my device. He must be thinking back to his last conversation with Catherine. But Catherine's existence, unlike Anaya's, was erased by the golden bat itself. I doubt this device could do anything for Heathcliff at this point. Seems having like you wanted, even got angry on your behalf. Made of pets, aw. Aw. Well, with that covered, do you guys want to head back? There's more of them. Dude, that's cringe. Sigh. Then why don't we? Holy shit, guys, stop. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Drawn the ring's unwanted attention, we certainly don't want the middle coming after us to the House of Spiders too. Sounds like you got a Genshin Impact? I played whack-a-mole, like why give ourselves a countdown? Just head back to the door now and beat up whoever thinks it's a great idea walking through the door. Yay! Well then, let's do as Kira says. It wasn't long before the Provost began rushing in through the open door. I didn't want to summon them while they're relaxing, but, well, it can't be helped. And I summoned the sinners back to work. Let's go! More fighting! Yeah! What was that laugh? Back to laughing like normal. Yeah, Amia! Oh, we're starting off strong. Don't land tails. I said don't do that. That still did a lot of damage, so that's okay. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I guess. Coffee time. Slurp. Now we wait for the Abilify Nausea to kick in. But that's okay. It's okay, Abilify Nausea. Just feel like that. What do they talk about while they're fighting? I'm probably gonna end stream after this fight because it has been 2 hours. I'm starting to get more stream stamina. I think it's because I took that break, or at least I didn't stream as much during June. So and when I did stream, it was like 3 hours at a time. So I am starting to develop more of a streaming stamina. It really is just my voice that's like freaking with me, you know? Because I get congested pretty easily during stream. I don't know if that's obvious, I think it's pretty obvious, but I get congested pretty easily, and also if I talk too much, my throat gets tired, which during intervallos it does get really tired, which is what it is. That's why I'm excited for Runa, because everything's gonna be voice acted. Yeah. Although I'm not excited for the grinding I'm gonna have to do, but you know, it is what it is. I know I could just do the no grind mod, but I kind of want to play the game originally as meant and see what happens, honestly. Yeah. Heathcliff, how did you lose that? Heathcliff, how dare you? Merso. There you go. Okay. We're winning. I mean, we have to win. It's a basic encounter. It's an unfocused encounter, I mean. And like, what are the chances of losing to an unfocused encounter? I get like a focused encounter, but unfocused, bro. I remember when focused encounters used to be just abnormalities in Pikachu, and so people would call them the abnormality encounters, but that's since changed. Fun times. By people, I mean me. I know one other person did it. I don't know if they still watch me. I don't remember who it was, but I remember one person would do that all the time. This spirit, he's look kind of funny there. He does look kind of funny. What is that on him? Nobody else has that. Interesting. Yeah, I can't believe I actually streamed for almost 2 hours today. We are making progress. I just need to maybe actually drink water and not coffee so I don't dehydrate my voice. Oh, that wasn't Heathcliff at all. Oh wait, no, it was Heathcliff. What's this? Mold color. It doesn't matter. It kind of makes him look pretty cool, but anyways, it doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is readjust my headphones because I've had one ear on the entire time in case someone came into the room. That's just a thing I do, but it kind of hurts, so I have to actually put both earphones on, but that's okay. Go, my Ishmael! My Ishmael that everyone thinks is mid, but I believe in. That did no damage. Heh. Heh. Ka-chow. Go, my AoE attack. Yes! I love when she does that. I didn't get any abilify nausea for my last sip of coffee. That's pretty exciting. I'm excited for the new purchase. That's a good question. I don't know if I'll pull for it because I kind of like being able to feed people. I want to feed people into my Ryoshu. So I think it'd be cool to like, I mean I can always just shard them. But, I don't know. Maybe I will pull. I don't have enough lunacy because I never do my mirror dungeons. All I do is experience excavations. Which maybe I shouldn't be just doing. Maybe I should actually do my mirror dungeons, but I'm lazy. I mean, I could just do them while I work on things, but I'm lazy, so I don't have any lunacy. Look at how much lunacy I don't have. I have enough for a 10 pull. I can do a 10 pull. Should I? Mirror dungeon with Spider Rear, she's hella fun though. I assume, because she is pretty strong. Look how much I haven't played the game. I haven't even had the battle pass finished. Ah, it's okay. I need to get the Ryoshu. Ah, I need to get the Ryoshu. Let's see. Set exclamations. Enter the mirror dungeon. Oh, I need to enter the mirror dungeon 7 more times. Do I have enough time before the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? If you haven't been Limbussin', I haven't been. I've been slacking. It's okay. I kind of want to pull now, but I know I shouldn't until the next season. But I really want to. But I've been trying to build up my Ripship voice team. I'm so behind on it, but here's what it looks like right now. I do have the Heisho Don Quixote, but I haven't trained her up yet. That's not very skibbity of you, manager Esquire. I know. I can't believe you're pulling all the ideas this season have been really cool. I know. Like, and also just because I don't play the game, so I don't have Divinity ever. Should we play? Have Lord and Malphas, that's all you need. Yeah, honestly. But it's nice having like extras. So these guys do their job pretty well. Let's see. Sinclair used to do it for me back in the day. Now he's just kind of there. Greg's pretty good, but sometimes he's not. But that's okay. And then I just have these other guys. I have Sunks Association, that's fun. I have her because I haven't really trained up Blade of Hongmen and I don't have the actual Heisho. Yeah. Fun times. Let's see.
잠은 푹 주무셨나요?
What else can we do before we end stream? Because I am gonna end now. just so we're all aware. Yeah, that was half of the Intervallo. I honestly would continue if not for the fact that my voice is running out of steam. But it's okay. That is what it is. Let's go. Let's just click around. Let's clear my
왜
notifications.
이렇게 일찍 일어났냐고요? 원래 투바이는 항상 그래요.
Oh yeah, freaking guys, I need you all to make a decision for me. Should I get one of the Limbus company newies? Just popping in before napping to say remember to hydrate and take care during this heat. Yes, I shall do that. Also, hi 53, thank you for popping in. I would say coming in and popping in at the same time, so I said copping in. But it's okay. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. But yes, I have enough to buy like one or two. I'm thinking Dante and Sinclair because I think they're cute. Maybe Ishmael, but I don't know if I have enough money for that. I'm gonna buy from the international site too, because apparently if you buy from the international site rather than the US site, it's cheaper. Which makes sense because the international site's like 17, the US site's like 22. Kind of a lot, kind of a big difference in monetary value, but that's okay. Yeah. I appreciate you too. Yay! Oh my god, should I make the purchase now? I kind of want to do it right now. Anime International. Do. What? Shop by series. HIJKL. Okay. Oh, they have Virgilius and Karen plushies. No! Okay. Oh, they're so cute. Merso, for real, it just has like half his face. That's so funny. Okay, add to cart. Oh wait. Okay, if I buy Limbus Company plushies, it's $51 plus shipping. I think it's gonna be like $73. I'm so conflicted. I kind of want to, but I kind of don't at the same time because I don't have money. It's okay. That's what the Donathon's for the model. Because I need to save for the model. It's okay. I believe in us. I believe we can raise maybe at least 100. So that will help a lot. Even just 100. But that's okay. Yay. Anyways, thank you guys for coming in. That's enough of that. Keep doing what you're doing right now. I'll support you best I can. Don't forget when you hit I can't speak limbillion subs. I'm never gonna get a limbillion subs. So it's okay. I'm never gonna forget you guys. Kya. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. Remember donations. If you want the link, it's up there in the corner. If we get 75, you guys get to decide a tweet. If you get 150, you guys get to decide what merch I get to put out. Mostly because I'm indecisive, but yep. Once that happens, I'll list down the catalog and we can decide what we're gonna put out together. Yay! Because I was honestly thinking just posters, keychains, and acrylic stands, but I feel like I want to add maybe another thing, but we'll see what happens if we get to 150. But anyways, that's enough of that. Thank you guys for coming in. I am going to be ending the stream now. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Cyberpunk. Oh my god, I haven't played Cyberpunk in ages. Anyways, bye guys. Wee.